Yes, we have those too. Hey everyone, welcome, and in this video I'm going to be explaining to you guys some of the local West Michigan mysteries, urban legends, and all out just ghost stories about the areas. And most of these we'll cover is all across Michigan itself, but a lot of these pertain a lot to the western side of West Michigan. So if you are interested in some of the paranormal or are more curious about some of the legends that I'm going to be telling you about, please let me know. Also, if you'd like to know a little bit more information about West Michigan, please don't be shy. Send me a direct message. With that being said, let's get into the video. Starting off this video is a little something known as the Michigan Triangle. Yes, you heard that right, the Michigan Triangle. You may have heard the Bermuda Triangle before, but Michigan has its own. Now, this area spans across Lake Michigan, stretching to Ludington, to Benton Harbor, and I'm going to butcher this, I know I am, but across to the Mattoic, Wisconsin on the west side. This expanse of water is infamous for being a hotspot of unexplained activity, much like the Bermuda Triangle in the Atlantic Ocean. The legend of the Michigan Triangle started gaining traction around the 19th century after a series of large disappearances started happening. The area is particularly well known for the disappearance of the Northwest Airlines Flight 2501. Which vanished over Lake Michigan in 1950. Despite the extensive search efforts, the wreckage was never fully recovered, and all 58 people on board were lost.
Other notable instances are
the disappearance of Captain Donner and the Rosa Bell incident. In 1937, Captain George R. Donner of the O.M. McFarland was on his way from Erie, Pennsylvania, to Port Washington, Wisconsin. After navigating his ship through icy waters, he retired to his cabin to rest, instructing his crew to wake him when they neared their destination. As they neared their destination, his crew obviously went to go fetch him. And when they did, he had vanished from his locked cabin, leaving no trace behind. Now, the Rosa Bell incident happened in 1921. The ship Rosa Bell was found overturned in Lake Michigan with no survivors. The ship was damaged in a way that suggested a collision, yet no other shipwreck was found. No other ship had reported an incident, no other ship had reported any faults whatsoever. 11 people were lost, adding to the triangle's mysterious disappearances. Now, our next story is the story of the Ada Witch. Now, the Ada Witch is a story around the 19th century that continues to this day. It started in a little settlement known as Ada, Michigan. The tale is intertwined with early pioneer history of the area at a time when life was harsh and secrets could be easily hidden from vast, untainted wilderness. According to local lore, the witch was a woman named Eleanor, who allegedly lived with her husband on a farm near what is known as Finley Cemetery. Eleanor allegedly had an affair with another local farmer. As the illicit love affair intensified, so did the risk of their secret being discovered. On one fateful night, Eleanor's husband followed her into the secluded woods as she went to meet her lover. Consumed by rage, a violent confrontation ensued. The altercation left all 3 individuals dead. Eleanor was killed by her husband, who was then killed by the lover, who succumbed to his injuries thereafter. Some visitors and town people alike have allegedly seen her walking through the woods. She's often described as a mournful woman in white, sometimes with visible wounds, reflecting her violent death. On to our last story, which is a story of Hell's Bridge. Hell's Bridge is located in Rockford, Michigan, around the Rogue River area in Algoma Township. Now, the story dates back all the way to the 19th century, and as its name suggests, the story is as sinister as its name. The story centers around a self-proclaimed preacher by the name of Ellis Frisk, who showed up in the community during a time of great unease due to the recent child disappearances. Frisk volunteered to lead a group of local children in prayer, taking them across what is now known as Hell's Bridge, while the adults looked elsewhere. When Frisk returned alone, his clothes stained and demitered, which frankly was quite unsettling to the local people, he claimed that the children had been taken by the devil himself. Suspicious, the townspeople formed a search party and discovered the children's bodies in the river, near a makeshift bridge where Frisk had taken them. Upon further investigation, Frisk confessed to the murders, revealing his twisted motives tied to his apocalyptic beliefs. In a fury of vengeance and anger, the local townspeople lynched him on that very bridge.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked that video and would like to see more, let me know in the comments below.